Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a great week. I am here for another weekend of filling the freezer and meal prep. Today, I'm cleaning out my fridge before heading to the store so I can restock the kitchen with a few essentials and snacks. Are your kids picky eaters? Are they always asking for food? We homeschool our kiddos, so they're always here and they're always asking for food. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping the house stocked with snacks everyone will eat. So today, I'll be sharing a few of my kids' favorite snacks. Muscovado sugar was at the top of my list this morning. This is my brown sugar substitute here in Botswana. I also needed to pick up some oats. I'll be needing both these ingredients for my peanut butter pretzel granola bars. You're going to need a 12 by 10 inch baking dish, pretzels, honey, peanut butter, in addition to that brown sugar and oats. I'm going to start by measuring out my wet ingredients. I'm actually going to weigh them. I find weighing sticky ingredients like this to be less messy. I'm going to take this over to the stove and let it melt down on low heat. While that's melting, I'm going to start measuring out my dry ingredients. I like to use thin stick pretzels for this recipe. I'm going to crunch them up in a plastic bag. Then I'm going to measure out my cereal and oats. There's no need to double this recipe, it makes a ton. Now that I have everything melted together on the stove, I'm going to mix in my wet ingredients with the dry. Once all the dry ingredients are well coated, I'm going to pour them into my 12 by 10 inch baking dish. I find that this size dish gives me the perfect size granola bars. As you spread out the granola mixture, gently tug up on the sides of that parchment paper. Then take another sheet of parchment to the top and really press down, all the while adjusting the sides of that bottom sheet. This is going to ensure tightly packed granola bars that really hold their shape. I'm continuing to show you this step because it's really important. You don't want your granola bars falling apart. Look at this, guys. These granola bars are so good. I'm telling you, it will be my husband that eats most of these. Now I'm going to let them chill in the fridge overnight, another very important step. Here we are the next day. I'm going to start cutting. A pan with squared edges would be perfect for these. Mine has rounded edges, but it works. I'm cutting these up in a variety of different sizes. This next step is completely optional. I'm going to dip the tops of these in chocolate. This is my kids' favorite step. I usually have 3 little helpers for this step, but surprisingly, they're still all sleeping. Once the chocolate has hardened, I'm going to pack these up for the freezer and fridge. I like to keep a small container for the fridge, and that big one goes in the freezer. I'll just refill the fridge as needed. These granola bars will keep for months in the freezer. There you have it, pretzel peanut butter granola bars, and they receive 4 out of 5 stars from our family. Now we're going to make cookie granola. I'll list the ingredients down below. This recipe is simple. Just mix everything in a bowl till well combined. Then spread the granola mixture on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Bake in the oven at 350 for 30 to 45 minutes. Keep a close eye and rotate in the oven if necessary. It's ready when the edges are a deep golden brown. Let it cool completely before breaking it up into small pieces. I store this in the pantry in an airtight container. This is a recipe I'm still working on and tweaking, but I wanted to share it because, as you can see, my family gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. They love to sprinkle it on yogurt. I also wanted to share with you a few semi-homemade snacks and snack ideas. The first one being these Uncrustable sandwiches. I'll link this little tool down below. I carried this thing with me all the way to Africa, and I'm so glad I did. My daughter has been on a Nutella sandwich kick lately. I always make 4 to 6 of these at a time. Sometimes I even make a big batch for the freezer. They are so convenient to have on hand for those times you find yourself running out the door and don't want to be running through a drive-thru. I keep a few on our little snack tray here. This is where I keep the kids' water bottles and whatever fruit is in season, just a little spot where they can easily help themselves. Trail mix is another family favorite. I like to buy this mix with peanuts and raisins. When I can find them, I use chocolate-covered sunflower seeds or M&Ms. Pumpkin seeds are also great in this. It really just depends what the stores have. My daughter loves it with dried cranberries. I feel like my kids can be pretty picky. However, my boys will snack on carrots and celery if I have it all washed and cut up into sticks. This also makes a really quick and easy side for lunchtime. They go great with grilled cheese sandwiches or chicken nuggets. Same with apple slices or cucumber slices. My kids really like those too. This next recipe is a lot of fun. All you need is some lemons, a juicer, sugar, and water. Some friends of ours just gave us a ton of lemons off their tree, so I'm going to be making homemade lemonade concentrate, something all three of my kids love. The first thing I have to do is juice all these lemons. Fortunately, I have help. I like to run all my lemon juice through a strainer. This step is optional, but my kids prefer it pulp-free. Now you're going to make a simple syrup with sugar and water. I'm going to list the exact measurements down below. Once all the sugar is dissolved into the water, you're going to add in some lemon juice. Give it another quick stir, making sure all that sugar is dissolved. Now I'm going to pour my concentrate into these silicone cupcake liners. I've used ice cube trays in the past. I prefer these though because they're bigger and the concentrate comes out much easier once it's frozen. These freeze pretty quickly. Here I am a few hours later. I'm just going to transfer these to a freezer bag. Since moving to Botswana, we really don't drink a lot of soft drinks, so having this concentrate in the freezer is a real treat. When you're ready for lemonade, just pop a few in your pitcher and add water. I like to make small batches of lemonade. This pitcher holds 6 cups of water and I'm adding 5 of those frozen concentrate cups. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Also, please comment down below some of your kids' favorite snacks. We are always in need of new snack ideas.